This is about the Santa Claus. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is about Santa Claus. What it is. Of course, you have like different kind. What we are. We are trying what we can do in the best in the world. You got Santa Claus coming up here, and somebody said that Santa said, I remember going to that police station, going to the cops, and I found stolen stuff. Well, the Santa suit and the elf costumes covered by the cops. Get the cops the license plate and wrote down the license plate and go like, hey, you know what? This thing's going on. Um, Bunch of thief right there for Santa Claus. Another thing is going on. There's another Santa Claus, and we had never been issued about the Santa Claus going on. Another thing was cracking going on. The cops came with it, uncovered this stolen costume, stolen suit was stolen from the. I could say it's been stolen for many years. I think they robbed the jewelry store and stuff like that, and the police went and investigate the van that was stolen. You can't even able to notice it at that time. And they're trying to say it was me, but I'm going, no, that wasn't me. I had no idea who fucking robbed the jewelry store. We don't even know who it was. It had nothing to do with me. And I never robbed a jewelry store or done anything. And that's not what it was. So anyway, anybody who's seen Santa Claus, something like that, walking up towards the sidewalk, and the second way I do, I just don't do stop on people's property. Unless the parents or any parents calls me and go right and stop me and they want to take a picture with their kids, I don't I had no problem with that. I didn't know they had a problem with it. His name is actually the one mom did. And I stopped. I go, oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, this is a child. What's your child's name? And he's like that. It's always like, don't say saying what you want for Christmas first. He asks for your child's name. If you don't, you're gonna be right there. And you ask him, what do you want for Christmas this year? And what else you want? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Oh, I go like that. So I go like, oh, you want a candy cane? Uh-huh. I get into the candy cane. I do different flavors. I'm not like that. Santa, yes, I find used ones online or find it and reuse it because it's what Christmas is all about. I'll just get like days like that. That something's really missing. That's okay. I just replace it really quick. Um, Santa, um, Santa Claus comes from like the North Pole, he's everywhere, but he's not. He can't go anywhere. He can't be everywhere. So he had to. There has to be other people who have to be Santa Claus for him. Well, the North Pole is way on top of the equator. You can't able to see it. You have to go all the way there, fly all the way. It's like in Atlantis connection to the North Pole, but it's not. There are a lot of Santa Claus out there. A lot of people are doing the best they can. I want to tell you this. There are the black Santa Claus, the white Santa Claus, and the Spanish Santa Claus, including the Mexican Santa Claus, and different ones. We all trying to do what we can do. I understand that people are doing the best they can. Santa Claus has not always been there a very long time. He's been there very um, rawly and rawly to the next people being Santa Claus and playing Santa Claus. There is a lot of Santa Claus are being played for that. I'm not just playing Santa Claus, I'm being Santa Claus. And it's not that, it's activity. That's not one thing I just don't want to be. Excuse me, I gotta fix that light. Another thing, uh, it's not easy to come by different size signs that you have to go in and buy it. Or if you're like 300 pounds, then you need an extra, triple extra large. If you're 250 pounds or something like that, then you need double large. Then if you're like 189 or 190, then you need extra large. A large is a large is a Santa Claus can be really fit in it. And I know that the costume did fit on me, and I had a problem with the beard and the wig. I'm going like this. I'm like, I'm fucking sweating like a pig. So you can't able to know what the costume is. Because I have wear a wig and the beard right there, the thin beard, and it was definitely it's getting straight to the point now that I go like this, and I'm going like that because the kids can go like that. I mean, I told the child, go ahead, pull it, see what it is, and see if this, if they think that's gonna hurt, because this is actually will hurt a bit, quite a bit. Excuse me, I have a dog snoring. That's okay. Yeah. We do the best we can. So that's what it is. Certain the Santa Claus are out there trying to do the best they can, and the elf. But there are really, there are really good Santa Claus and the bad ones. I'm going to tell you about the bad ones. The bad ones are using to rob the bank, walking in the store, and there's a bank. That's exactly what's going on. Or they use it to rob the jewelry store. It's exactly what's going on. So you got to look at the face. You got to be real careful going around saying, "Oh, we see this guy robbed in the store." You cannot be saying that because that's a good way. A lot of people can, the store court can get sued, or the owner of the store can get sued for that, saying that it's a Santa Claus robbed the bank. No, I got something to say about it. And see, that's not me, or that's not somebody else, because you got the wrong person. That's against the law. You can go to jail for that. You can make false accusation of the police, and you go to prison, or you get a fine for lying to the cops. That's what's going on. Second, there are 5, 6, 7 Santa Claus. Actually, in Modesto, there's like even 20 or 30 of them. But they're not really the same voices that we don't have. Their voices are a little bit different, and their launch is a little bit different. But if you're going to be Santa Claus somewhere else, I definitely you find something else. Um, if I would have got something else today, it would have been easier. People need to know that Santa Claus is always right by the side who I am. Maybe you don't even see Santa Claus. Maybe you don't see what it is. Fuss up your cheek and do your best. Do your best. Like this, I'm going to show you what the laugh is. This is not what the laugh is going like this. A lot of people say, ho, ho, ho. No, you don't do it like, it's got like gig you to sing out like that. Ho 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 ho. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year. See, that's what the laugh is. That's the Santa's laugh. Oh, what's your name? And it might sound like a little bit the voice. What do you want for Christmas? And you gotta have a get that shit up best you can. There is no way. Some people start saying, I'm not really a professional Santa Claus, you know. You gotta have like something like that. You don't have to have talent. You don't have to have like a CPR or anything. You don't have to have nothing. Right, okay. So I'm gonna be signing up onto it. If you want, uh, there's a website. Uh, I just went like this, saying, "Well, just see what your grandkids what they want for Christmas," and if you don't see me walking around, send the messages to my elf, and my elf will, and I'll receive the messages from them. So make it easier. Email Santa Claus. It's all easier and saves time. Peace and peace on. Oh, and there's one more thing before I get that thing go up. Uh, I will be up here in the morning, but I won't be here till this afternoon, even like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. So that's just my gig it onto it. Thank you.